Breaking news, Jake Tapper uncovers bombshell evidence that Biden's mental decline was covered up by Jake Tapper. The veteran journalist just dropped his new book, Original Sin, and he's pitching it as a courageous expose, an insider account of how top Democrats scrambled to hide Biden's mental decline. Sounds heroic, right? One big problem. He was the one doing the gaslighting.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Remember when O.J. Simpson wrote that book, If I Did It, Confessions of the Killer? Yeah, it was a hypothetical confession that basically confirmed everything we already knew. It became legendary for its delusional tone. A man trying to look innocent while walking you step by step through the crime scene. Well, Tapper may have just dropped the journalistic equivalent. Let's review. Back in 2020, just weeks before the election, Tapper grilled Lara Trump on CNN for daring to suggest Biden was in cognitive decline. Instead of addressing the concern, he accused her of mocking a stutter.
I think what we see on stage with Joe Biden, Jake, is very clearly a cognitive decline.
Okay.
That's what I'm referring to. It makes me uncomfortable
you have
to watch somebody on stage search for
so amazing.
questions
It's so amazing to me that
try and figure out an answer.
A cognitive decline.
Well, when you're trying to tell me that what I was suggesting was
I think that you were mocking his stutter.
Yeah,
I think you were mocking his stutter, and I think you have absolutely no standing to diagnose somebody's cognitive decline. I would think that somebody in the Trump family would be more sensitive to people who do not have medical licenses diagnosing politicians from afar.
Translation: how dare you notice a thing we're all trying not to notice? Fast forward to Biden's presidency. During a CNN puff piece on Biden's first 2 years, Tapper insisted with a straight face that Biden was sharp mentally. I think the question is physically more so, he said. Oh, so the guy who wanders off stage and calls dead people is just fine upstairs? Yeah, the 2024 election proved nobody bought that. And if that's not enough, I've got a whole supercut from Tom Elliott of Tapper running cover for Biden like a PR flack for a nursing home.
President Biden embraces his stutter, talking about it, while Trump mocks it, exaggerates it, belittles it. He's sharp physically. I mean, mentally. Yeah. I think the question is physically, right?
Right.
More so?
Right.
Right. And the guy who's his chief opponent is only 3 or 4 years younger than him.
Exactly.
I mean, you have questioned President Biden's age, mental fitness, ability to lead. Of those supporting Biden, you said, quote, "Shame on all of you pretending everything is okay. You're leading us and him into a disaster." Do you worry that you damaged him at all? I don't doubt that you got hugs and handshakes behind closed doors today, and maybe even publicly, some of them because they like you personally. But I've heard a lot of really nasty stuff about you from your Democratic colleagues. Sure. I mean, just like, what is he thinking? Exercise in narcissism. I mean, false claims to the Wall Street Journal about President Biden's mental fitness and acuity. He's 81, and his memory, it doesn't seem great. It's not horrible, but I don't understand the outrage. Quote, "Behind closed doors, Biden shows signs of slipping," unquote. The Wall Street Journal is owned by News Corp, which is run by the Murdochs. Beyond the headline, there is some critical nuance here. The article is mostly based on observations of Republicans, with former Speaker Kevin McCarthy the only one going on the record. They do note in the article that most of the criticism comes from Republicans. Have you heard any concerns from anyone who has met with President Biden about him seeming a little slower?
No.
The Russians are trying to make us and the public not trust our election integrity. Joe Biden has dementia, all this stuff.
So now he's shocked to find that there was a cover-up. Tapper dropped a bombshell book that blows up his own credibility. Maybe Jake Tapper should tweak the title of his book to "If I Covered It, Confessions of a Fixer."
I don't understand the outrage.
This was supposed to be his journalistic redemption arc, but instead Tapper pulled a Toobin. Remember when CNN commentator Jeffrey Toobin was caught on a Zoom call with his pants down, self-pleasuring? Tapper just did the literary version. Because the real sin isn't that a politician would lie, it's that a journalist would co-opt the lie. It's like Jeffrey Dahmer writing a memoir titled "How I Was Misled into Eating People."
It sound right, boy.
Jake Tapper may not have been caught with his pants down, but he definitely exposed his addiction to self-preservation. It's the same energy as comedian Kathy Griffin holding up a bloody Trump head. then blaming Trump for her lewd portrayal of assassination. Trump made me do it.
I'm going to be honest. He broke me. He broke me. He broke.
Jake Tapper has no right to ask the public for a free press pass. He staged the scandal, starred in the cover-up, and come on, man. Now he's trying to say, Joe Biden made me do it. I'm Brian Tuttimore. That's today's Faith Check News. Remember, think right to live free.